Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
About my head out, draw a lot, please make a way for me. Stab so many times in the back, protect the snakes for me. I just hope it ain't too late for me. I can't wait until morning comes so I can see the sun. So many dark clouds over my head, praying the rain is done. Yeah, sit around too many years, pain and suffering, it made me numb. Backs are in your ears, boy. Every win, should I knew I had to lose. Already won, yeah.
Yeah, can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now, Miss Boyd? I know you watching. Let me count to 10 and then she'll be back on there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we back. Well, first I want to send a prayer out to Percy Glover. He's with his mom in the hospital today. That's why he can't, be on with me today. The reason why I wanted him on here today is because he is presently involved with individuals who is trying to be released from the Genesee County jail. And he served some time in prison himself. He's heavily involved in an organization called Nation Outside, and is currently a petition drive going called Good Times Make Good Sense. I don't know the exact wording, but I know that's the meaning. And the meaning of that is they want people that serve time to get good time, to get time knocked off of their sentence. That being said, we gotta stop having our kids need us to put in a word or two for them so the judge send them home. Or maybe they get a lighter sentence or something. We gotta stop the need for that. it's bad enough that people are being over sentenced. That's bad enough. But we got to fight from the beginning, ground one, newborn. We got to start raising and teaching different. We got to. And I'm starting mine by reaching out to teenagers and encouraging them to encourage kids younger than them not to cuss. And asking them not to cuss around their parents. And asking them that when they become parents that they don't have kids that cuss around them. That's just a starting point. Don't know nothing else to do. We gotta be self-disciplined. Same that goes for these guns. Gotta be self-disciplined. Because it's clear as day, the availability is there. They are very, very, very available and being used. I was doing a podcast yesterday, and we was talking, and I brought up the fact that there always have been gangs, and there always have been fights at school, and sometime a fight will break out in school and carry over into the streets, carry from the streets back over to the school. So I don't go back and forth, but eventually those teenagers became adults and said, man, I'm too old for this. These kids nowadays don't have the opportunity to go back and forth. Okay, man, I'm too old for this. Their stuff is being ended in like 2 or 3 days, some situations in seconds. So we gotta increase our attention towards our children when they're not at school. Another thing that I was talking about yesterday is that our school, especially the Flint public schools, and schools like that, because the cards are stacked against you. They're allowing your students that should be going to your school because of freedom of choice or whatever they call it, is buses running inside of apartments that moms could have walked them kids easily to the elementary school that's closed as it is to the bus that's shipping them way out. And it's buses. It's a capitalization, like real talk. Where when it used to be a high school bus and a junior high school bus, now it's buses. You don't know who buses are going where, what age kids, none of that, because now you got to pick up the little kids. That's ground zero. And that's where we are. We are at ground zero. And we are losing our babies at a very high pace. Our kids are terribly influenced. When I say terrible, I'm not holding back anything. They are terribly influenced. I'm looking forward to having conversations with some of these young men and young ladies. I feel that a lot more people need to take this approach. We gotta show our kids love. We gotta teach them different. We gotta teach them different. The cards are stacked against them, and our behaviors, like with these cell phones, our behaviors is falling right in line. The fact of the matter of it is, they were allowed to have their cell phones into the classrooms or schools, most likely classrooms, and they abused the privilege. They were able to wear hoodies to school, and they abused the privilege. And the focus should be on stopping them from abusing privileges, making them go to school to learn. And our conversations need to be, what can we do to help them learn? What can we do to allow them to go to school and think about learning versus the other stuff and the dangerous stuff? It's dangerous thoughts in student mind, because some of our schools and some of these situations that these kids are into are dangerous, and there's no sugarcoat. And we need to really look into changing the mindsets of our young. It hurts knowing that some of the best basketball talent I have worked with died at the age of 16 and 15. Kids that should have been thinking about leading school teams to championships. Like, these kids could really go. I'm not joking. And anybody that know the kids that I'm talking about, know I'm not lying. They could go. They could go. But they're underground now. Stop using the excuse of bad parenting. We gotta create better community options. I was talking to a potential candidate for the 7th Ward seat today. A lady that I respect to the point to where I apologized every time I cussed. That respect didn't get passed down as a whole, because everybody didn't do didn't allow that. Some people did keep the Sunday dinners going. I'm just saying that as a whole, we didn't. And me and her were talking, and she was telling me about things that they had as far as recreation and stuff. The hell I didn't have. And I'm thinking about the things that we had as teenagers, like the teen club, the Bible, the church program. We had church programs. I'll never forget Christ Fellowship had a youth church, like real talk. My basketball team. First, when I joined the church as a 15-year-old. I'll give y'all the whole story. I got time. As a 15-year-old, living on Dewey Street. No, I wasn't even 15. I wasn't even 15. I was 13. He was 14 and 9. I was 13 years old. I was a 13-year-old running up and down Dewey, Spencer, Jameson, McClellan, and Pasadena. All the time. All the time. Every now and then I'll cross over Pasadena, but not too often. I was deciding was I was going to be a little knucklehead running around in the streets, or going to try to be the little boy that wore glasses, had a little afro and stuff. I didn't know. And my little friend, it was just like me. And we would play basketball and jump on somebody. we'll help a lady cross the street, throw a rock through somebody's window. One day, because I didn't live in the neighborhood, I came to the neighborhood. They lived in the neighborhood. So, where y'all going? We going to basketball practice. Walk up to Christ Fellowship, play basketball. Never been in that church before in my life. First time ever going to Christ Fellowship. Walk in there, play basketball. I think it was on a Friday. Yeah, I thought positive was on a Friday. Had a game on Saturday. Went there on Saturday. Sunday, my grandma I used to always go to our church with my grandma. This Sunday, no, grandma, I'm going to walk to church. I'm going to church with my friends or whatever. So I'd get up, I'd ran over to the house, and we go to church. So the next Sunday come, I go to my grandma's house after we get out of practice on Friday. Go to my grandma's house out in Beecher. So I wake up No. I go to practice. I go to my grandma's house. My grandma take me to practice. And she tell me to walk home and go over my other grandma's house. And my other grandma bring me to the house, or either she'd meet me at the game Saturday. But that's what I had to do, and I had to get up. And when she got done with me on Saturday, she was bringing me back over to my grandma's house because I had to walk to the church. Now, my friends, all they had to do was join the basketball team. So anyway, let's go all the way back to the first Saturday. So Saturday come up, I get up, I go to the game, we play the game. Sunday, they tell us that we got after the game, tell us we got to join the church or we can't play no more. So we all happy or whatever. So we all go and we join the church on Sunday. Following week come. Instead of my grandma, yeah. That's what happened. I stayed with my grandma, went to practice, went over my grandma's house, went to the game. After the game, instead of me and her going to Burger King and all that good old stuff and stuff that we was doing or whatever, she told me to drop me off over my grandma's house. Told me I had to get up and walk to church the next Sunday. So that's gonna be 2 Sundays in a row. Now check this out. My buddies, they ain't had to get up Sunday morning and go to church. So I had to get up Sunday morning, I had to walk to church. And I had to do that every Sunday until I turned 18 years old. Every Sunday. No matter what. And then y'all remember after age 16, I had my own house and I had my own car, so I had to drive. But I had to go to church every Sunday. My grandparents didn't believe in me just joining the church to play basketball. And that was good because that's where I learned about, we had like a youth group. I think the youth group ended up meeting on probably Fridays too, because it was when the youth group was over with practice. So we had that. Then you got to remember you had all of these after school programs at all of these elementary schools. And all the elementary schools were damn near open. It
Hey
wasn't
man,
like 2 or 3
hey,
of them.
hey
Yeah.
guy, you born the people, man.
Oh, I am.
Yeah,
My
man.
bad.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They falling asleep.
I'm just reminiscing,
They falling asleep, man.
I'm trying with the point let me make a long story short. The point I'm trying to
Let
make
me
is
let me wake them up
they
right quick.
had opportunities that we had opportunities that these kids nowadays that are raising kids do not have. And I was just thinking, what about in the near future when these young kids, these babies, what are their kids going to have? What are they going to be growing up? What kind of school system are they going to grow up into? How dangerous are their schools going to be? What are they going? How likely is it for them to get hurt going to a school? What's going to be going on? That's the reason why I say we got to start grabbing these kids and showing them something different and teaching them something different and praying that they continue to tell their little ones to travel the right way.
Time out, goddammit. You making the crowd go to sleep.
Wake up. This supposed to be a boring show. It ain't just you. Because you don't know how sad I feel right now thinking about these kids that are no longer here with us. And how many people that I know that spent 20 and 30 years in prison.
Hold on, man. Hold on. You talking enough. Miss Brenda say how to start raising the kids right. They're not being raised. What Melissa say? Melissa laughing. Jay say took him 20 minutes. I guess he was talking about me. I don't know. Or your boring ass.
Man,
Miss Brenda say we not sleep. Miss Brenda say we not sleep.
But I'm glad y'all feel that way because, dog, instead of watching somebody blossom, you watch them get lowered into the ground. Come on, man.
Man, but I understand them though, Rich. I understand what you saying is real. Listen, let me talk, man. You talk. Nigga, you done talk 20 minutes.
I'm glad. I'm happy for y'all.
Listen, you done talk 20 minutes. Let me talk for 1 second. I understand everything you saying, but that's the same old song, man. We spice it up. So what can we do to curb all this bullshit?
Spend more time with your kids. You gotta remember, it's a whole lot of negative influence. We gotta grow them into positive music. Don't let the first song that they hear be talking about killing somebody.
Jay said, "I fuck with you, OG." Ugh.
It gotta start with our young kids. The one kids that we're saying we have a problem with.
You know where it started at? You want me to tell you where it started at?
Where?
The truth. Let me tell you the truth. Where it might hurt some people. It started at home. Fuck it. You pay the bills. You pay the cost to be the boss. See, this was your show, but I guess I gotta spice it up. You pay the cost to be the boss. Listen, let me finish, man. Let me finish. Hold on.
I'm listening.
You pay the cost to be the boss, all right? When they come in with these backpacks and all this, search their ass down like you the feds, man. Make them, you know what I mean? Raid their ass. When they leaving and when they coming, man. It started at home. All I can say.
That's one. And then it's the ones that have parenting and their kids still stubborn. Them the ones that gotta still make better decisions on their own.
Melissa said you need glasses, man, so you can read the comments.
Yeah. Tell her she right. I'm finna go. I was actually at the storage unit. And
hold on. Miss Brenda told me.
I didn't even think to look.
Miss Brenda, what you mean stop lying to him? Lying to him about what? I just said it started at home. That ain't true? Miss Brenda? In my Maurice voice, tell me I'm lying.
It starts at home, but we gotta help the home. I mean, let's take the movie Superfly. You got all of these kids growing up thinking they Superfly and my little man that play Easy.
Man, we gotta go back to the old school.
They don't even realize how many people was the Snow Patrol. And the ending that all the Snow Patrol had.
It take a village, man. Whatever happened to the old style? You get in trouble at the corner, Miss Johnson whoop your ass. You get to the middle of the block, Mr. Jones kick your ass. And then guess what? When you walk through the door of your house, you gonna get your ass whooped too, man. We gotta go back to that, man. But I forgot though, we got CPS. CPS want to come in and inspect your kids, but you raising them.
Every man,
That's the main reason why our kids fucked up because of CPS, man.
that was a start too. That was a start. That was a start.
Hey, CPS and them psych drugs, them
And that was
they
and
diagnosing them.
that was a
Hey,
start too.
they diagnose all the kids with ADHD. Man, when I was coming up, that's just a badass kid, man. Now they got them strung out till they 18, man. Then they automatically be dope fiends when they turn 18 because they've been taking drugs since they was 11.
They dependent. They dependent. And those are the ones with all of those issues that they have that got to start doing better with their kids. Scary, ain't it? But it's the truth. It's the truth.
Melissa wanted to know earlier what happened to your guest, man, your special guest.
His mom is very sick in the hospital.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah, and I really wanted him to come on because right now, as we speak, his young man's in the county jail that's asking him to say a kind word or two for him when they go in front of the judge trying to get home. So
Hey,
that affect more than that young man trying
hey,
to
Miss
get
Brenda.
home.
Hey, Miss Brenda, if that's true, what you saying, well, it should be some rich motherfuckers around here. Cause
What
everybody
what
kid
what
I know got ADHD. Miss Brenda said they told moms that they could get checks if their kids had ADHD. And Melissa say, I guess she was saying in my comment, I guess she said that's not true for everyone. So
far as the ADHD money, I'm
you
going
said
with
what?
Melissa. As far as the ADHD money, I'm going with
Hold
Melissa.
on, oh, you talk? Hey, Melissa, you talking to me or Rich? If you fire me, how you gonna fire me for without pay?
Tell her to fire me
Miss
with
Brenda,
pay. I
Miss
quit.
Brenda said that was back in the '80s.
Yep. But I don't remember. I know I don't remember I don't remember the dollar amount or anything like that, but I know they messed my mother up with that when it came to my little brother, and they tried to do that to my kids, and
Hey, Melissa
I
said I'm
wasn't buying
fired.
it.
Hey, Melissa, how I get fired on my day off?
Cause you came
Am I
in here
smoke?
running your mouth. Tell
Am
her,
I
get him
smoky
a
boy? I ain't want to say nothing. They the ones kept saying, "All right, man, it's your show." I wasn't gonna say shit because I get
You
on here
can't
and
touch
cuss
on it,
and
ain't
all
just
that and
you.
and act ignorant and all that. I ain't want to do that to y'all at night.
You good, hey, but
I've been
you
being
just
good, y'all. Y'all
you
can't say
good.
I've been acting
You
up.
can be
I've been being
good.
good. I've been being
You can
good
be
lately.
good. You can be good. Just don't say the S
Lately,
word.
lately. It's Melissa's fault.
Melissa all right with me. But no, for real though, Terrence, me and Miss Jan was just talking and she was just telling me about how we just drastically stop having positive things for our kids to do. And we gotta bring them days, back. And we gotta stop this showing. We are exposing them to too much negativity. We are glorifying the wrong stuff. Let's start glorifying people that get married as teenagers and stay married till they're 100 years old. Can we start glorifying them? Can we glorify somebody that graduated high school with a 4.0,
Hey,
went to
hey,
college
hey.
and never went to jail?
I know. Hey, I know what would be a fun game to play right now for everybody because y'all
Yeah.
know I'm the master of the games. Um, Everybody name put some in the chat that nowadays ain't common. as when y'all was growing up? What like I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna put the same telephone number. Everybody, your mama, your grandma, your auntie, your cousin, they all had the same number for 30 years. The same phone number, landline.
The whole family shared one line. Those were the good old days. That's one of the other things that she talked about too. While they typing, she said she don't see nothing wrong with the phones being taken out of the schools because hell, we did fine without the phones. And I say let's give it some time. Let's see how their test scores are affected now that they don't have phone distraction as an excuse. Let's see if these test scores go up. I
And
sure
man, y'all
hope
don't
they
want to
do.
play with old John Snow. They ain't nobody put nothing in the chat. They didn't made me come on here. I ain't even want to say nothing. Now they don't want to interact.
We'll give them
Boo. Boo
a
to the
few minutes
crowd.
because we at the 37 mark anyway.
Boo to the crowd.
Yeah, we're gonna get them. We're gonna get them in an hour, man. It's 8:00, bro. We gotta get up out of here.
Oh yeah, y'all tune back in. We going in about Air Mags tonight at 9. It ain't gonna be nothing about no. It ain't gonna be boring.
Man, I'm not
I'm
boring,
clowning
man. That's
tonight, y'all.
factual, cuz.
I'm clowning tonight.
You ain't gonna clown tonight.
I'm clowning.
Show the people some love.
I'm clowning. AJ,
They
I'm
need a
clowning
break.
tonight. We gonna clown, man. We gonna have to. Well, I can't wait to talk about Air Mays attorneys. 9:00, y'all tap. Make
They
sure
need
y'all
a
tap
break.
in.
They need a break. They need a break. They had a bad day today. We're not
We
gonna
talking about that court proceedings, and we talking about Aries attorneys and Flint bullshit. You already know what it is, Melissa. All this corruption, man. Genesee County sheet wearing motherfuckers, all that.
Man, did you see what they were putting out there talking about changing the boundaries and stuff as far as the petition goes? You ain't
Yeah,
heard
I heard
nothing
about
about
that.
that?
I heard about that. Yup.
I ain't gonna even. Well, we can talk about it, but
What up, Tay?
I ain't really
What up, Tay?
interested in that until they show me some paperwork.
Tay on here.
What up, Tay? Make sure y'all tune in an hour, man. We gonna talk about everything else. Yeah, Tay, that's my boy. I gotta get him to come on
Yeah,
the
we
show and
be
talk to the people.
back in our Tay. Hey, Tay, stay up, man. Join us at 9, nigga. I seen your link. 9:00, Tay. We going in, man, about that court proceedings. We need you on here tonight, Tay. 9:00. Hell yeah, you need a new attorney. ASAP. Shit, like a fat baby need
Man,
a bottle.
we gonna talk about that in an hour, man. Y'all be great, man. Let me get charge this phone up and get ready for you, Big T. Hey, y'all, everybody, thanks for listening. Please, let's stop our kids. Let's start just stopping our kids from cussing around us. Everybody. All right? Let's start there, and I'm gonna talk to my boy Tay. He gonna give me some more knowledge, and we gonna come
See,
up with some more little hints to try to
hey, see,
stop the slip.
hey, y'all, see y'all at 9:00. Peace.
All right.
I bow my head out to Allah, please make a way for me. Stab so many times in the back, protect the snakes for me. I just hope it ain't too late for me. I can't wait until morning comes so I can see the sun. So many dark clouds over my head.